Descartes, Prima Meditatio, Episode 8. Manus verdro hasipsas, tutumque hoc corpus meum esse, qua ratione possit negardri, nisi me forte comparem nescio quibus insanis, quordrum cerdre bella tam contumax vapor, ex atra bile labefactat, ut constanter, asseverent vel se esse erdreges, cum sunt paperdrimi, vel purpura indutos, cum sunt nudi, vel caput habere fictile, vel se totus esse cucurbitas, vel ex vitro conflatos. Now he continues to talk about those things that cannot be doubted, but that these hands and totum hoc corpus, and that this whole body is mine, qua ratione, by what explanation, by what argument can it be doubted? Posset negari. So we must ask ourselves, what is the subject of posset? Well, the subject of posset is this entire clause, from manus all the way through esse. Unless, perhaps, compardrem, I should liken myself, I should compare myself. The object of comparum is me, in the masculine, singular, and accusative. The indirect object of comparem is insanis, right here, which is in the masculine, plural, and dative. But it has some modification. Unless perhaps I should liken myself to, I don't know what kind of, nescio quibus, some sort of insane people or lunatics or another. And now we have a relative clause explaining the insanis, whose cerebella, whose brains, a vapor so wretched, so destructive, whose brains, a mist or a vapor so destructive, has caused to go to ruin from black bile. So behind this is an explanation, a hypothesis of how insanity afflicts people, and it works like this. A vapor made from black bile, a contumax vapor, causes a person's brain to go to ruin, labefactat. So labefactat here is a compound of the verb labor, which means to slip or fall, and facio, which means to make. So to make, slip, or fall. And contumax, as you can see, is modified by the adverb tam. And this adverb of degree, tam contumax, sets up the ut clause, which is then a result, tam ut. So their brains are so badly affected that as a result, they ceaselessly, constanter, here's an adverb, are constantly asseverent, which means say that something is true. They constantly assert either that they themselves are kings. Here we have oratio obliqua, indirect statement. They constantly assert that they are kings, when in fact they are very poor. Or they assert that they are indutos, clothed in purple, purpura here in the ablative of means, when in fact they are sunt nudi, they are naked. Or they assert that they have caput fictile, a brain, a head made of clay. Or that they are cucurbitos, say totos, they are made up completely of pumpkins. Or perhaps that they are constituted conflatos, they are blown up out of glass, that they are made from glass. And here, of course, is the image of our glass man. Here you can see each one of the indirect statements that are dependent upon asseverent.